Hi everyone, good morning. Thank you IDRs to everyone for being here. Guys, it's a morning and I would love for all of us to start with a good energy. Imagine nyo if it's gonna be day one of the boards, of course, di ba? We have to welcome it with a smile. Kahit na guys, I know it can be overwhelming. But I've been there twice, so we got this. So,
Welcome to Mindset Magic with Nika, your space for main character energy, identity shifts, and intentional living.
sino ba dito yung kinakabahan? I wanna see in the chat. Sino yung kinakabahan, overwhelmed, feeling behind, or di pa rin sure kung ready na? Guys, magpakilala na kayo. I wanna see. Kami lang ba? Kasi kami rin, kinakabahan kami in this in this forum. We want this to be something that you're gonna take something from. So, okay. So, can we see in the chat? Sino kinakabahan? Overwhelmed? You can type 1 in the chat. Feeling behind? You can type 2. If hindi ka pa sure if ready ka, you can type 3. Let's see. Let's see if you are here. Or tulog ka pa ba and still just listening there? All right. So, we'll see you in the chat. Baka right now, it's everything, no? You can even type 1, 2, 3. That's okay. And, guys, kasi honestly, that was me too. So, hi everyone. I'm IDR Mika and grabe no, parang for those who are high achievers like me, there's this expectation na kapag magte-take ka ng boards, isang take lang, pasado na. Sino na pressure doon? Guys, ako. And guess what? Even if I graduated magna cum laude, I still had to retake my board exam. And I say that ngayon, nanginginig ako kasi, oh my God, nakakahiya ng sasabihin ng ibang tao. But guess what? That was my reason kung bakit I got to interview top-notchers, my friends, the passers, and why we're here today. So, if there's one thing that the words taught me, it's that when we have a calm mind that's able to really take something out of our experience, and even if pressured ka on the design days, on the board exam, when you have a clear mind, a calm mind, it's gonna be easier for you to respond at your best performance. And that's why a calm mind equals clearer answers. And let's talk about it. Nandito ba kayo sa chat? Guys, let us know you're alive there. So, a week before my first IDLE. Grabe. Guys, lahat. Sobrang heavy. I'm sure it's like less than 2 weeks now. And next week, mararamdaman nyo to. Lalo na it's not just the exam that we're talking about. We have personal issues rin. Ako, nung time ko So, there's so much friction, yung expectations nila. And for the first time, I really felt yung heaviness nun. So, it wasn't just about the boards anymore. Nagpa-fast forward na agad ako sa results. Imagine, no, hindi ka lang nagre-review. I was also managing yung expectations ko sa sarili ko. Yung expectations sila sa akin. Yung expectations ng teachers ko, all of it. Kasi what if I disappoint them? What if I did not review enough? What if all these expectations, I fail them? So, a week before the exam, hindi ko inisip yung exam. Parang nag-jump na ako sa results before even taking the exam. Does anyone here feel it too? Like even our licensed IDRs here? Di ba may ganong feeling talaga? It's so crushing. And I felt so much anxiety from all those. So nag-doubt ako na kaya ko ba talaga? Ready ba ako? Is this really for me? Or wag na lang ako mag-take? Next time na lang ulit, no? But guys, you've gone so far. You're even here. So as the exam gets closer, akala natin, sino dito feel like, akala natin na the more lalapit yung exam, mas magiging confident na tayo na baka mas ready na tayo, no? And me too, I thought na, siguro pag natapos ka ng reviewer na to, pag na-memorize ko na to, pag na-finish ko na lahat ng notes, siguro magiging ready na ako, di ba? But looking back, the thing is, even if palapit na ng palapit yung exam, the fear doesn't always leave. And that's normal. Like, I remember first day of my first take and my second take, I was still scared. Guys, so it doesn't really change. It's always like when you're gonna present something or there's a important thing na you're preparing for, pagdating mo dun, matatakot ka pa rin. And okay lang yun, di ba? And I thought I needed talaga more reviewers, di ba? More notes, more certainty to say na baka ready na ako. So can we be honest here? Kayo ba, ilang reviewers yung meron kayo? 5, 10, 20? Wanna know? Kasi ako, like, I had like 50 plus of them, pati yung sobrang kakapal na reviewer ng CDEP for my first take, guys. Oh my God. And ilan dun yung di nyo pa nabuksan? Kasi ako rin. Hindi ko sila natapos completely at all. And that was me. I collected reviewers, I restarted my notes, I changed my systems ng review, ng routine, kung ano daw yung nag-work sa iba. And akala ko, oh, I'm being productive. But honestly, I was really just panicking. Lalo na 2 weeks before the exam, a week before the exam. Parang you're just trying to cram all the information just to feel like, baka okay na, di ba? And sino dito, meron ring mga Manila paper na visual aids on their walls? I did that too, and I had mga stacks of notes talaga. And sometimes, looking at them before the days of the exam, it made me feel productive nga. But looking back, parang temporary relief lang siya. Kasi hindi porket yung information na yon nasa room ko, nasa notes ko, it doesn't mean na automatically information na siya in my body. Is this making sense? Kasi aanhin natin yung quantity nun if we don't have the quality and the strategy of really making sure na it helps us perform at our best during the boards, di ba? And if you're not typing in the chat, you can just react, use the reacts dyan. So we know na this is landing on you and this is something you need. So, the thing is, what if, di ba, hindi ka naman kulang sa information? You're just, ano tingin nyo guys? You're just lacking action, execution. And this changed my life kasi na-realize ko na the internet is there. Reviewers are everywhere. Your notes exist even from college. Information right now is very abundant, guys. Pero just because it's available doesn't mean na you can automatically apply it. Just because you know something doesn't mean na kaya mo siyang ma-retrieve under pressure. And that's the gap. 'Di ba? Imagine mo, ang dami mong natapos na reviewer. Tapos pagdating na exam, oh my God, ano nga yun? Nabasa ko to sa page 55 ng, ng book number 15. Ba't di ko malala? That's the gap. Like, it doesn't matter at all if you don't master it in your body, in your mind. So, this is very important kasi the exam, I say, is psychological rin. And I'm sure like everyone here who took it would know na it's not about just technical things that you know about. It's also about, can you handle the pressure? And can you still be yourself while you are there? So, knowledge is not automatically performance. Imagine na yung mga, if you keep saying na, alam ko na yan, and lalo baka throughout our talk here, there will be some things that may be familiar, but believe me, once you catch that thought na alam ko na yan, what if someone asks you to explain it or to apply it? Can you really do it? So let that be a challenge. 'Di ba? Imagine, alam ko meron din akong mga ganong moments. Siguro kayo rin na sabi mo, alam ko na yun eh. Kasi tinuro na yan ng ganito, ganyan. Tapos nung pina-explain, nung pina-apply, biglang, oh my God, wait lang. Wait lang, check ko lang yung page ganito. Di ba? So see guys, knowledge is just potential, but it is our action, our execution that creates the results that we want for the board exam. And don't worry, I'll be teaching you how. So guys, stay in and stay active. This is important. So your mind can really engage. So the knowledge that stays in the mind can disappear under pressure. Alam niyo yung moments na kapag nag-exam kayo or nagki-quiz kayo ng any typical exam, feeling mo naman nabasa mo 2 minutes ago, tapos biglang di mo na alam yung sagot when it's right in front of you. And that's because hindi lang dapat sa mind yung knowledge. Okay? What you drill into the body becomes a skill. What do I mean by this? In the board exam, your muscle memory will be tested. That means speed drafting, repetition of the skills that you're already been doing since you were what? In college. Design day practice. So that's what I mean na dapat nakadrill sa body. Kasi the moment na it's design day or it's the boards na, your body can automatically perform and just solve the problem at hand. Kasi capable ka na, memorize mo na, alam na ng katawan mo, you can trust your body, you can trust your technical skills to follow through what your mind will think about during that day. Is this making sense? Can you give me a heart, guys? Kayo tulog pa kayo dyan. Ang aga kaya ng boards. So, ito na. So, who here still doesn't feel 100% ready? Na para bang may gauge ka na, siguro this week 1% ready na ako. Kapag 3 days na lang, siguro 50% ready na ako, no? But what if I tell you na readiness is not a feeling? Diba? Kasi even during my second take, grabe second take na guys, I still didn't feel 100% ready. Alam mo parang papasok na lang ako sa venue, I would be like, sure ba talaga ako? Wag na lang kaya kasi nakakaba. Hindi ako sure if makakapasa ako this time. 'Di ba? Kahit na I worked the past year before my second take and told myself na itong work experience ko, this is gonna be my review. Even though I work, I practice, I improve, I still did not feel 100% ready. Kasi hindi naman darating yung time na 100% ready ka, guys. Even when you graduated, did you say na, sige, ready na ako gumraduate? No, 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 no. It's not a feeling. It's a decision. It's the moment na you decide na, okay, I trust myself enough to take this board exam, no matter the process, no matter the outcome. And looking back, really, the boards are 80% psychology and 20% strategy. Kasi aanhin mo yung strategy mo if magpapanik ka during the boards. Aanhin mo yung knowledge mo if the moment na natatakot ka, nagme-mental blank ka na, tas hindi mo na ma-retrieve from your mind. And what good is preparation for the past few months if, listen, if you don't trust yourself on the day of the exam? Diba? I've talked to someone, lots of you guys, and there were people telling me na, hindi ko alam ba't pa ako magre-review, feel ko naman hindi ko mapapasa. Guys! Did you notice how the first one who talks us out is ourselves? So, let this be, this entire event, let this be your energy boost na you can trust yourself throughout. Alright? So, what does that mean, Nika? I don't want you to ask anymore na, ready ba ako? Ready ba ako? Kasi hindi talaga. Start asking, what's gonna help me show up at my best during the board exam? Is it enough sleep? Is it being faster at retrieving information from your brain? Is it practicing more drills? Is it self-trust? Is it recovery? Kasi yung iba, I also have this experience na meron akong batchmate nagkasakit during the boards. Yeah! Diba, isn't that frustrating? So, how much recovery do you still need? How much presence, participation right now do you need so that you can show up at your best during the exam? So, those things matter more kesa asking, ready na ba ako? Tapos fini-fill out mo lang. And speaking of readiness, alam ko na you all just had your boards before. Last week ba? 2 weeks ago? And I don't even think na I passed my mock boards, guys. I took the CDEP mocks and the UP mocks, my first take, and I just used those scores as data. So not destiny, not a prediction na, ay baka di ako pumasa kasi ang baba na exam ko. But guess what? Since you have that data, you can use it now so you know what to improve. And that is also your answer to this. what's gonna help you show up at your best by knowing what you still can improve. Diba? So, next we have, pero Mika, what if mag-blank ako? Sino dito takot sa mental blank? Oh my gosh, guys. Imagine me, 3 hours on one design concept on my first take. 3 hours? Because I was scared to make a decision. Hindi na ako nagda-drawing. I was just overthinking, oh my God, tama ba yung concept ko sa problem? What if this is wrong? What if I fail? What if this isn't enough? And imagine instead of using my energy to solve the problem, I was busy overthinking and talking myself out of passing. Iniisip ko pa lang yung design concept, sabi ko na sa sarili ko na, papasa kaya ako with this? So looking back, I wasn't just scared of the mental blank. I was scared of the failure. Of what would it mean about me? Tapos meron pa, first take guys, I remember this. Oh my God, pinadrawing kami ng queen size bed. The first taker, Mika, didn't have work experience and just loosely look at the notes. So sabi ko, queen size bed, is it 1500 mm or 1800? Tapos dun pa lang sabi ko na, oh my gosh, baka di ako pumasa. Imagine, one furniture mistake. And suddenly, I was predicting my entire future. And I don't want you to do that during the boards. All right? So what if you're not afraid of failing and you're just afraid of what failure means about you pala? Kasi for me, the boards became such a big thing na parang full circle na siya. Pag pumasa ko, license IDR na ako, so nilagay ko siya sa pedestal. And because I attach so much weight to it, mas natakot ako na, oh my God, if I fail, I'm gonna lose myself. That was the first take. Anyone else who's been feeling like parang boards na lang yung nangyayari in your life? Let me know. Grabe. And in my second take, I made a decision. This is what made me pass. Sabi ko, 80% psychology, di ba? I made a decision na I will not entertain thoughts of not passing. Not because I knew napapasa na ako, but I know na kapag inisip ko yon, diniscourage ko na agad yung sarili ko. And I already decided na if I don't pass this year, I will take it again and again and again and again. Like, guys, super true. Kasi I knew that then na my failure is not a verdict of who I'm gonna be as an interior designer. It's just data. And I know that I wanna be in this profession so much. So much. So it's not just a milestone to me. For me, it's gonna be part of the life that I wanna create for me. So, guys, so just pause there and I want you all to breathe. Grabe. And if panic happens, this is the thing na I want you to do in the boards. Okay? Just pause. Kapag nakita mo na, shucks, parang ang hirap ng design problem. If that happens, just pause. Just breathe. And ask yourself, okay, come back to the present. Then move. Ask yourself, ano ba yung kailangan kong gawin right now? Okay, babasahin yung design problem. Okay, i-identify ano yung kailangan. Okay, and then design concept. Do you see? So, hindi. Oh my God, ang hirap ng design problem. Hala, baka di ako pumasa. Hala, baka di bagay yung concept ko. Do you notice the difference? So, be present during the boards and just keep thinking about what is the next thing that I could do right now? What is my task right now? Wag mo na isipin, papasa ba ako? Will I fail? Just really ask, what is needed from me right now? Okay, sagutan number 1. Ano next? Sagutan number 2. Be really objective about it. Kasi nag-review ka naman eh. You just have to trust yourself enough to show up there. And the exam only becomes hard once you become hard on yourself. I learned this the hard way kasi half of my battle during the first take wasn't the exam. It was me, my self-talk, my fear, my overthinking. So, if the exam is already hard, let's be kinder to ourselves. Is that making sense? Can I get a heart so I know na you'll remember this on the day, okay? On the day. And stop asking, what if I fail? I will reiterate this again. What does passing require from me right now? So I stopped entertaining baka di ako pumasa and started focusing on what is the next step? What is in front of me? What do I need to do right now? Yun lang gagawin nyo during the exam. No meaning, no expectations at all. Just show up. Because you already reviewed. I know how much you guys have been studying for this. And let that be enough. Support yourself. Okay? So, talk about recovery. So ako, I failed, I cried, and I grieved for about a month during my first take. And then I made a decision na I'll work, I'll learn, I'll improve, and I'll try again. Kasi guys, if I waited to become perfect before trying again, tingin nyo ba nandito ako sa harap nyo ngayon? Would I already be serving my clients, sharing my work? I don't think so. I might still be waiting. Imagine if nag-wait ka lang until, pag alam ko na lahat, pag nabasa ko na lahat, pag na-master ko na lahat, until di na ako natatakot, until I'm perfectly ready. When will that happen? Probably never. And that's okay. Kasi courage doesn't come first. I slowly started gaining confidence during the boards, while doing the boards. Kasi I saw myself like showing up and taking action. Sinasagutan ko isa-isa, I was doing my drafting, my perspective, and that was what gave me courage and confidence na, oh my God, kaya ko pala, kaya ko pala. So, why don't you hype yourself up during the exam? Na habang ginagawa mo, nice, galing mo self. Okay, next question. Okay, next problem. Okay, next sheet. That is something na, if that's their only takeaway here from my talk, let that it be. Okay? And finally, the boards do not measure your worth. Okay, guys, I've talked to lots of top notchers and passers, and this is what we discovered. It doesn't mean na wala kang kwenta or like pag naging ID ka, you're not gonna be great. The boards are not that at all. They just measure your readiness for this season. Ready ka na ba maging professional licensed interior designer? Yun lang. Gets? It doesn't ask, magaling ka ba? Magaling ka ba mag-drawing? Naaalala mo ba lahat to? Na-memorize mo ba to? Pag in-on the spot ka ba ni client na ito yung measurement, alam mo ba? No! 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 They measure your readiness for this season. That's why my decision to be finally an interior designer gave me so much strength. Kasi I know na it's not gonna define who I am as a designer. It's just a formality. So I can finally do my interior design stuff. Diba? Like, isn't that more exciting? Isn't that lighter? Isn't that easier? Kesa expecting ourselves na, oh my God, this is my one and only chance to prove na pwede ako maging IDR. Guys, be kind to yourself. And if I could speak to the Mika sitting outside the exam room, I would tell her na, grabe Mika, kaya mo to. Sobrang proud na ako sa'yo. Nag-take ka nito ng first take and now you're trying again. And whatever the result is, it does not mean na you're a bad designer. This exam is only measuring how ready you are for this season. Not your worth, not your future, not your potential. Tingin nyo ba tinanong ako ng clients ko na, so ilang beses ka nag-take ng boards? Did you pass on your first take? Guys, no. They come to me because they like me as a designer. And that's what I love for you all too. To not be defined anymore by all this like pressure na, first take, pasado. Alam mo yon, guys, the pressure is not worth it. I'd rather you be your best selves, okay? And I would tell myself back then na just trust your preparation, trust your intuition, trust your instinct, trust your response, the first answer that comes to your head. Mika, trust yourself above all. Kasi the exam only becomes hard once you become hard on yourself. So, I choose to trust and let it be easy during the exam. So you do not need to walk into the board exam feeling certain, 100% ready. No, 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 no. You can be scared and get courage while you are in there. So you only need to walk in willing to show up. Okay, this is all of me. I decide na I am ready and I can do this, you know? So good luck with your IDRs. Like, you got this. And ano ba? What else is there? There's heart, heart, heart. Let me know in the chat, how are you? May umiyak ba? Joke lang. Grabe, I was writing this for my old self. And sa mga naiyak, just wanna know na if waiting gets hard and you need someone to remind you na you're not alone, this is why my IDLE special exists. So everything that you need to know, it's all there, okay? And just for free resources, you can message me IDLE. But above all, that is my message to you all. A week before the interior design, and let it not be bigger than you. You are bigger than the exam. Guys, ikaw yung magte-take. Papel lang yun. Grabe. So that is my calm mind, clear answers. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'm so grateful you're here. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, IDR Mika Doria, for sharing your insights. Ayan. And
Yes.
actually, dapat kanina pa ako nag-say hi. But by the way, I'm Faye, IDR Faye. And yes, again, thank you so much, IDR Mika. Grabe ang dami ng insights. Actually, last year, parang ganitong time din na meron parang ganito, FGD na online. Tapos, I actually really looked forward to it because IDR Mika's gonna talk. Kasi
Aww.
subscriber talaga ako sa
Thank
Spotify. Parang
you.
yun siya kasi I was also an introvert. So, it really helped me yung mga podcast ni IDR Mika. So, thank you so much. Nakakakilig na kasama na kayo namin ngayon. Anyway, and thank you so much for your advice. And yung nag-resonate talaga sa akin is yung be kind to yourself. Thank you so much. When I was reviewing before exam last year, nag-listen din ako sa Spotify ni IDR Mika. And then, I really reached out to her kasi sobrang kinakabahan talaga ako. And yung Spotify niya, to be honest, sobrang nakakakalma sa akin. So yun, naging kalmado ako during my reviewings.
Wow.
So yun.
This is Mindset Magic inside